So my second day in rehab today, and this is probably the busiest and most active day I've had since being in hospital or rehab since this whole thing happened a few weeks ago. The day I had physical therapy twice and occupational therapy, and I went to the gym on my own for 45 minutes as well. So it's been a busy day, and done plenty of cycling today. So you can see I'm still proudly wearing my Texas cycling jersey. So basically, I was saying yesterday that the bike's got a gym. Well, tonight I can go even one better than that. The bike that I was on yesterday was like an exercise bike, where you know what an exercise bike's like, you're turning the pedals, it's a wee bit like cycling, but it doesn't really feel the same. But you can still turn the pedals basically, and you still got a workout. But I actually found that there's two bikes in the gym. The second one, what I found today, which was hidden in the back, I didn't even see. It's more like one of those sort of indoor turbo trainers, which is like an actual bike. Like you're not just turning them in the direction of cycling. It's like got an actual chain and like a sort of wheel inside this big fan. And when you're turning that, it really feels like cycling. So that was incredible. I was really loving that today. So I've done 45 minutes in that myself. 10 minutes with about 10-20 minutes with the PT, or the PT. That's the name. No, physical therapy. That's PT. It's the same as personal trainer. PT. So basically that was it. So no, things are going well. Just recovering well, able to get down to the gym, keeping fit, eating well, and also excitedly, the day I booked my first race. So 7th of June, the Tour of Cambridgeshire, which is a qualifying event for the Amateur World Championships in Vancouver in September. So obviously when I finish cycling in the world, I'm going to start road racing. The goal is to become a pro cyclist, to get onto the Tour de France, to win the Tour de France within 5 years, all that stuff. But it all starts with the amateur racing. I've got my first race booked, so absolutely buzzing for that. And so the day when I was on the bike, I was really just visualising that and thinking about that a lot, just thinking about like what it's going to be like when I'm back out there, back in the bike and on that first race. I was actually just feeling quite emotional, actually, just with the headphones and the music blaring, just imagine what it's going to be like. Think about what it's going to be like just as like a moment in my life. Imagine this, right? Think about the actual moment where I win my first race, like in 2020, right? Not just when I start racing, when I actually win the first race. Think about how big a moment that's going to be, and think about just like in the same year where I was in hospital, I was on crutches, in a wheelchair, couldn't walk, hit by a car at 70 mile an hour, like recovering, coming back, finishing cycling in the world, starting to race, and then starting to just absolutely dominate amateur racing on the road path to becoming pro and to going on to win the Tour one day and getting that famous yellow jersey. I am just so excited. Like you would not think the guy I am right now sitting in this rehab centre is the guy that's been through what I've been through in the last few weeks, because I just feel so excited, feel so happy, feel so positive. And as you can probably tell, this is what cycling does to me. Like I've just been on the bike today for a good hour, and it's just sending all the endorphins through me. I just feel happy, I feel excited. I'm so excited for the future. I'm so excited for cycling. I'm so excited to get back on the bike. I'm so excited for this recovery journey and to finish that. And I'm just so excited for the future and everything that's going to come. And I finally found my path. I finally found my way in life. I finally found the thing that I want to dedicate myself to for the next 25 years of my life. And I would go even longer than that, but the body rules. And so I've probably got about 25 years in me, I think, to go really hard at it at pro cycling. Most people say you probably can't go past 40, but I reckon I'll go to 50. So that is a superhuman mindset indeed, and I am going to probably just try and wrap this video up because I am so happy and excited and just rambling, and hopefully just sharing a wee bit of positivity and happiness and showing that even when you're in rehab, even when you've got 10 broken ribs, even when you've got a broken ankle, even when you've got a broken heel bone, even when you've got fractured shin, even when you've got a fracture in your tibia, even when you had a major surgery in your artery, you can still be happy, you can still be positive, you can still feel good, you can still feel excited for the future, and you can show that these things that happen to us don't harm us, but they help us, and they help us become more strong and resilient. And I am happy as fuck. Happy days.